Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as India. So today we'll start playing right away because I don't have that much time. I have a very busy day ahead of me. So this episode is most likely gonna be shorter, and also I'll be doing only one video today, but I'll try to get maximum out of the time that I do have available today. The plan today is to first enhance our religion. Hopefully flipping Braga back will give us that one remaining percent that we need to start building, how's it called, the reliquary. And then I want to get chemistry and maybe even start working on Leaning Tower. No one has chemistry so far, so we'll keep an eye on that. If someone gets it so that we know when they get it and what kind of an advantage they could possibly have, or how much ahead of us they could start building the Leaning Tower. Okay, so that's the plan. I think we can start playing just end the turn here. Actually, no, wait. There is one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to upgrade these two spearmen. So now all the units that we can upgrade right now are upgraded. I'm not counting the Pathfinder. In 2 turns we will get enough, we will get machinery, so then we'll have to get some money to upgrade the composite bows, and after that we'll start saving up for some siege weapons. So that's another thing that I want to start working on. Okay, let's end the turn now finally. Fortify here. Yeah. I don't care about your opinion. Reformation belief added for Brazil. What did he take? Can we quickly check that while the turn is being processed? There's reformation, but actually not sure that I noticed this one. If I did notice the reformation of the Mongolian religion, I forgot about that. But he took Crusader Spirit, so it's something we don't care about. I'm a bit more afraid about Brazil, what they took as a reformation belief. Use fate to purchase any type of great person. Excuse me. Let me grab a drink. This one, this is not the one that I want, so it's fine. It's a bit scary that, say, like Brazil can fade by any great person. That will give them some advantage, that's for sure. But, well, at least it's not what we wanted. No one else should have reformation believe. Yeah, nowhere near, I think. Okay. What is this? Most advanced people. 32, 31, 28. We are 1 turn away from machinery. So, at least we are not falling further behind. We managed to catch up a little bit. At one point, we managed to, like, decrease the gap from, like, 7 tags to 3 or 4. I think this gap will now stay until the late game, most likely. I don't think we can get anything that would help us unless we really focus on, like, scientists and we use all the scientists for science. But I think we still want to get more academies. Yeah, it's more important to make sure that you can catch up in the late game than trying to catch up, like, right away and suffer in the long term. 45, 45. What are we doing here? You know what? Let's just get that stone. 45. Oh, there's one thing that I wanted to do. Actually, maybe change of plans. What if I try to buy open borders from the Mongols? How much is he asking? Oh, and he has perils. What if I buy perils from him as well? I think some of our cities actually want perils. Here I'd have to pay. If I no, I don't want to give him open borders. 7, maybe 6. No, 7. I think that's acceptable because we are paying 2 gold per turn for the open borders, and 5 gold per turn for perils. I think it's fine. I hope that one of our cities wanted perils. I also need incense, but it seems that there is no incense anywhere on the map. Okay, some border growth. Okay, gems. Where is he? Would you pay me 5? You would. Okay, I'll take that. And production, we get the castle. Lighthouse, perhaps? We are not working any sea tiles, and we already have the connection with the capital, so don't really care about lighthouse. We are not working as specialists for or to rush gardens. I think I'll go armory. Something like Armory University Workshop, or maybe Armory Temple University Workshop, that might be better. After that, I think that we are done. So, next. Portugal denounced Mongolia. Okay, I hope that eventually, like, everyone starts hating Mongolia. That is machinery. How much money do we have? 92. What else is there? White Tower? What the hell is a White Tower? Logging camp, faster movement. Longer trade routes, that's important. Engineers and quarries get a bit of production. So what we want out of this is the ironworks that we're gonna start working on right away. Actually, let's get rid of these two to log the Writers Guild. Maybe probably want the production over the gold. How fast are we growing? 10 turns. Now, can we just automate this guy? No. Why? Okay, Portugal is not gonna like this, but I don't care. That tile is mine. Uh, 228. Still no one get chemistry. Next. You want gems. I do have 2 copies of gems somehow. Would you pay 5? You would. Actually, I don't mind trading with her. I know that I'm forcing my religion on her, I'm stealing her land, but in the end, I just want her to be my friend. So, yeah, let's trade. It's just necessary evil, right? The same religion. It's the first step. So there was no way around it. And then she actually stole this tile from me. I had the city here first. I'm sure she doesn't see it that way, but who cares about that? Okay, can you now... What the hell? Why are you going north? Well, at least, as long as he's going somewhere, I guess we are fine. On the other hand... Actually, wait, no, it's not fine. I want to go south. I want to get vision on Karakorum. I better just send a spy there. How is our spy doing? 24 turns. What is the potential of Karakorum? It's nowhere near Rio. No. Let's go south. Next. Darius made peace with Polynesia. there's no point working this tile. I'll just log the forge. I won't even bother improving it, because that's just like improve it for America. I finish the farm and then America buys the tile. So it's a waste of time. Let's go amphitheater, temple. Here's the castle. So what do we get next? We have a writers guild, so it's probably gonna be garden, armory, university, stable, lighthouse, something like that. Also, I forgot here. One turn. Still one turn. Okay, fine. Armory, garden, baths, university workshop, something like that. Next. How much money do we have? I hope that's enough to pay for the reliquary. So I want to reduce the time as much as possible. 12. Hope she doesn't have more missionaries of her previous faith to again start like removing my religion. The units everywhere. Oh, nice. How long is this gonna take? One turn. Let's finish that, and then we're gonna work on the stone. Mumbai is growing, so that's the forge we wanted to log. It's in 22 gold, but I'm gonna start working on it anyway and pay for it next turn. Next. Oh, we will get the Golden Age. I think you get some Golden Age points when we popped the Prophet. That sped things up a bit. Okay. Great Diplomat. Cahokia established, Almaty, Mogadishu. I think we don't have to worry about Mogadishu. Valletta is gone, Riga. Let's go to Almaty. It should be... yeah, up here. I should probably establish the embassy somewhere close to Almaty. If I build it here, I'm actually not sure what would happen if America bought the tile, if I would still keep the vote or not. So I'm not gonna risk it and just make sure I get the embassy far enough from Atlanta. Where can we go here? Well, as far as possible. Hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere where there are not that many units and maybe some more room for the Pathfinder to start moving a bit faster. Where the growth, Golden Age. Okay, so with the Golden Age, we are at 3 turns. Should be able to get it down to 1, I think. Yep. It's pretty well timed Golden Age. 18, 8. Wait, can we get... oh, mistakes were made. Didn't unlock the university in time. Scientist in 6, chemistry in 8. We could get the chemistry 2 turns faster this way. Question is it worth it? Still, no one has chemistry. Almaty longs for culture. I don't think we can win this one. Still 9. Okay, well. Oh, it doesn't change anything. Here we get a little bit more gold. Fine, let's work the gems. And why are we not building the reliquary? Okay, this looks promising. Maybe you'll be able to start moving finally. Can you please enhance the damned religion? I mean, enhance reform. Open borders. Actually, he's willing to pay for the open borders, and I don't mind him having. He will just want to explore. Maybe he's gonna try to settle a city to the north of us, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm willing to accept this. But seems like Mongolia or Brazil, they'll never get open borders from me. Iron, I think I'm gonna save my iron now. We're gonna need it for siege weapons. Didn't expect I'd be building siege weapons in this series, but, well... it seems that we'll have to remove Chicago. Let's make sure we have the resources for the siege weapons. Now, Reformation belief, finally. So there are at least 4 options that are all viable. Even maybe more than that. We could even go with Defender of Fate if we really wanted to. It's not the best choice here, but it would give us something like Fate and Culture from all defensive buildings. Isn't that bad, and it would be like the way to go if we were surrounded by aggressive saves. I think we are like far enough from anyone who could really threaten us. Also, thanks to the terrain, we don't have to worry about that, so we can forget about Defender of Fate. Then, Fate of the Masses is great. Fate buying all these buildings speeds things up so much. And they also get even more culture than they usually produce. Plus, we get a little bit of happiness that the last part isn't that important. Then, so that's already 2 that are viable. Fight of Masses, of course, better. Global Commandments, not really interested in this one. Overall, this one is quite weak, I think. Then we have Holy Land. Holy Land, definitely another one that's viable this time, and here we have to basically make a choice. Do we go Culture Victory, which means I should probably go Fate of the Masses to like get as much culture as possible, or do we try, or do we keep the Diplomatic Victory option still open? In that case, I'd go Holy Law. It's not like by going Holy Law I completely shut down the Culture Victory. It's just at some point we have to make the call, right? Do we go culture or do we go diplomatic? And this is one moment where I could make the choice. Jesuit education, I think we'll be getting enough science. So Jesuit education is not necessary here. Knowledge through devotion. Faith and science from landmarks and great person improvements. I mean, it's quite a lot of science and faith. Some culture from great works. In this game, again, we'll have quite a few great works. And purchasing archaeologist is nice. But I think especially these 2 options are stronger. And then we have sacred sites. Hotels and all buildings purchased with faith provide tourism. World natural wonders gain tourism, and Hermitage gets culture and tourism. It seems like a lot of tourism, but when you think about how much tourism you have in the end, and that's like easily 30,000 tourism per turn. The extra tourism here, 10, maybe like, I don't know, 40. So that's 50, and this is from hotels and other buildings purchased with faith. So let's say another. This would give us maybe like 100 extra tourism in the end. So 5% of what we gonna be making. It's not that much. So I think this While it may look good, in the end, the effect is just not good enough. I expect more from my reformation belief. For example, Holy Lands should allow me, if I like take advantage of it properly, it should allow me to control the World Congress and do basically whatever I want. Take control of all the city-states through the World Congress, therefore get the maximum bonus from the last part of the belief, and then just, I don't know, sanction anyone. And there are like so many things that you can do with the World Congress. So I think I'll go with that. Although it's pretty close with the fate of the masses. These are the two favorites for me. Really, really like the option to fate buying buildings because it's just so much easier to keep up with the research when you can just buy buildings instead of build everything. But no. For every 2 holy sites, yeah, we'll just try to take advantage of our unique ability of the cheap profits. And we'll try to get some free grade people as well, free grade profits as much as possible. Not sure how many people are gonna agree with this decision, but I want to try it. Okay, where was this road going before? Up here. Don't think we need that anymore. I want to start spreading the religion outside. I kind of want this trade route to go from our capital, and I want it to go north. We, for some reason, can't reach Philadelphia, surprisingly. So this is the only option, but I'll take it. Is there any pressure here? 11 from us, so this will give us like a very clear advantage over anyone else, and we should be able to start spreading religion on this island quite aggressively, I think, without even any help of religious units. Oh, hey. They have Grand Mesa. Grand Mesa is scaling food. Don't really care about that. It would be worse if they had access to wonders with like scaling science or culture. Okay, this looks much better. Now we can start exploring properly. How are we doing? 4 turns away from chemistry. And someone just researched it. Okay, so 1 civ has it. Probably the Mongols. We have vision around here. Do you see anything that would resemble a Leaning Tower? I don't see anything. Where the hell did he get samurai? And we want to check Karakorum, so we'll send the Pathfinder there, probably sit on this hill and see if he starts building it. Next. Mongolia declared on Shaka. Oh, that's too early for Shaka. Shaka needed more time before this to get his Impi. With this Impi, I think he should be fine. But the question is he gonna get the Impi in like a reasonably good shape? Natural one discovered for Mogadishu. Good. Okay, don't think we need to go to Mumbai. It was just the start. The bigger our cities grow, or bigger they get, the easier it is to grow them with our unique ability, basically. And where do we go? I'm thinking about Braga. Well, Braga is not the best yields. How does it look like with the pressure war here? Yeah. Mongolia has so much pressure with that stupid religion of theirs. They have like no pressure in Porto. I think I'll send the trade route to Well, if I send it to Porto, it will go through American territory. So if I declare war, try to take Chicago, I'm gonna lose this caravan. I don't think I'm gonna declare that early. It's gonna take some time before we declare. So let's do it. Let's go to Porto. The yields are so a little bit better. Next. Borders. No, not to him. How's the diplomat doing, by the way? Almost there. Because diplomat will give us extra culture. So I think we need one more. Or, no. We have enough policies. I thought we needed 8 to start building Leaning Tower. I was happy that I managed to line it up quite well. I might even be able to like line it up perfectly now. Yeah. It seems that we already had enough. Okay, well, sure. Excuse me. Yeah, this is better until the stone is improved. Right there. It's too early for the culture. Let's just get another great work.
Happy is the man who is broken.
Okay, so guys, do you see anything resembling Leaning Tower? What is this one? Is it something? That looks more like Himeji Castle to me. If it's a wonder even. I'm checking if it might be like part of the mine, but no. This is a wonder. Yeah, this looks like Himeji Castle. I think. Let's check Brazil again. I don't see anything here. They don't have to be building it in the capital, of course. But it's most likely, so why I'm checking it. Okay, next. Let's play those 2 more turns to get the chemistry, and I think that I'm gonna make a count. That's a lot of ships. Is this an inland? No, that's not an inland sea. But unless he gets either open borders with the Brazil or declares war on Brazil, he won't be able to get those ships out. So technically for him, it's an inland sea. No, wait, no, it's not. He can go through New Sarai. Okay, well, good for him. We can also check how is the war with Shaka going. I have a bad feeling about that. Next. We saved over 500 gold next turn. We should start upgrading the composite bows. Now, Renaissance era chemistry, great artist, great scientist, great many things. Great social policy. Yeah, I think this is a good time to make a count because there's so many things I'll have to decide on. So what we focus on next? Where do we go if we want go rifling field guns and get rid of the American city? What would we get along the way? Not much, honestly. Does anybody have astronomy? No one has astronomy, so Chichen is available. That's actually something that you could consider. Like go astronomy and then rifling would be an option, but I'd rather go this way. Maybe architecture for porcelain tower, that is Hermitage, Taj Mahal. 11 policies. And look at that. Now it says we need 9 policies. Did it say like 2 turns ago we needed only 8? I mean, we just got the social policy, so we have the requirements, but the game is a bit confused. Here we need 11 for both. That's a bit too much. It's not like we get 2 social policies that quickly. Could rush scientific theory. How many social policies is Neuschwanstein? 13. Well, it's probably one we don't really care about. Sistine Chapel could be an option. Uffizi is also nice. Yeah, there are quite a few things up here that I am interested in. So I'll have to figure out which one of these I want to rush. It looks probably like economics, because that would give us another trade round. Also access to windmills, which is pretty good. Does anybody have... No one has printing press. I didn't even realize that Globe is still available. So something like Guild's printing press, Compass, Astronomy, try Chichen Itza. I don't think we can get both. We'll probably have to decide if we want to try Chichen Itza or Globe Theater. And Chichen Itza is probably stronger. And then economics. From there... I think I'll have to pass on Sistine Chapel. Try Porcelain Tower instead. Go scientific theory into archaeology. We could rush archaeology. I think that might be the way, but yeah, there are like multiple other options that I will consider. And also I'll have to figure out what's the next social policy gonna be. Because with the reformation, I believe that we just picked up, statecraft suddenly became an option. I know that we picked up artistry and fealty openers, but those are fine. You can just take those and don't have to continue in that policy tree. Here we are taking it to get cheaper buildings and to get all the yields from monasteries. Just good enough without anything else from fealty. Same with artistry, even without the extra production for guilds, which is not that much. The 25% bonus for our great people is just enough to take the opener and not take anything else from artistry. So statecraft is definitely a possibility. It's another thing I'll have to decide on. So yeah, let's make a cut here. Maybe let me know in comments what you think about this. I actually like reading all the different opinions, because usually it's like, I don't know, 10-15 people suggesting what I would do, and every single person suggesting something else. It just shows how many options there are. So if you like, please let me know in comments what would you do in the situation where we have so many options. And yeah, as usual, I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.